You got to understand that consistency is your friend, right? But we don't want to understand that. We want to look at consistency as a feeling based mindset. Okay, I feel like putting in the work today, so I'm going to go hard today. And then the next day, you don't feel like doing no work. But instead of getting up, you staying at home. You falling for the temporary pleasure. You're falling for the distractions. You got to put action in front of the distractions. You got to put discipline in front of temporary pleasure. You got to be consistent. You got to show up each and every day. Each and every day, you got to show up for yourself. You got to show up for your future self. Because the thing is, we all got a future self. You know, my past self didn't know we was going to get here. But my past self had to put in the work, put in the work, put in the work, put in the work, drop a video every single day, believe in himself so we could be where we at right now. So I could sit on this chair, so I could be in this house, so I could have the life that I have right now. I had to put in the work to get here. I had to believe in myself to get here. And we still nowhere yet because my future self has a lot more in store for me if I decide to wake up every day and put in the consistency. That's how y'all got to think. That's how y'all got to operate. Instead, you operating off a feelings-based mindset, bro. Oh, I feel good today, so I'm going to put in the work today. No, it doesn't matter if you feel good or bad. What matters is work, showing up, doing it. Consistency is your superpower. There's a lot of people that's talented. There's a lot of people that's talented. And they never get nowhere in life because they're not actually putting in the hard work to get them to where they need to go. They're not actually waking up and serving life with a purpose. They're not doing it. They think that things are going to get handed to them simply because they're here. They think that life is unfair and that people should feel sorry for them. You know, I was listening to a video earlier and this guy was complaining that everybody has to work, you know, and grocery prices are more expensive and things like that. And, you know, it's true, right? Like life is getting expensive. You know, things are getting expensive. Hopefully it could get cheaper soon for all of us. However, there's nothing else that we can do but put in the work. There's nothing else that we can do but figure out a way. There's nothing else that we can do but show up for ourselves. There's nothing else that we can do but be consistent. You got to understand that there's nothing else that so we can complain all day, but you still got to get up and go to work, don't you? Right? Are we the type of man that's going to sit around and complain all day, or are we going to make it happen? Because if I got to work a second job, then I will. That's the type of man I am. That's the type of man I am. Because I got to give myself a chance. I gotta follow my dreams, chase my dreams. I got to go after my goals. And in order for me to do that, I got to be consistent. See, if you're consistent in every area of your life, there's no way that you can't be successful. If you stop complaining and you accept the fact that life simply is not fair, but what is fair is that we all get 24 hours to make something happen with no excuses, to me, that's fair enough. With all the ups and downs that life comes with as a man, the fact that I got 24 hours to make my life better than it was yesterday, to me, that's fair enough. To me, that's fair enough. To me, that's fair enough to get up and make something happen. To get up and make my future self proud. But I'm not just getting up when I feel like it or when I want to get up. I'm getting up when I don't want to get up. I'm getting up when I don't want to get up. I'm getting up when I don't want to get up the most. I'm getting up when I don't want to get up, when I don't feel like getting up. Because I'm the only one that could get myself right. Can't nobody else get me right. Can't nobody else put money in my bank account. Can't nobody else do the work for me. Can't nobody else check on my mama for me. Can't nobody else call my little brother for me. Can't nobody do that for me. I gotta do it. I gotta care about my family. I gotta look out for my family. I gotta provide and protect my fiance. That's me. That's my responsibility. That's my life. Can't ask y'all to do that. That's not your role. That's not your responsibility. Can't nobody do the work for you. So what am I supposed to say? I can't call you today. I'm not feeling good. Oh, I can't protect you today. I'm your man, but I can't protect you today. Figure it out on your own. No, we show up every day for the people that we love, but most importantly, we got to show up for ourselves. Some of y'all not even showing up for yourself. How you gonna show up for other people? Showing up for yourself. You're not even showing up for yourself. How you gonna show up for other people? You ain't even showing up for you. You're not consistent. You're not going to the gym. You're not none of this, but you want to retire your mama. But you don't even have the simple daily habits to make you better. You're not walking 10,000 steps a day. That's working out too. Just go outside and walk. I'm not saying that this has to be complicated. It's whatever you make it, but you have to be consistent. You have to show up. You have to show up. You have to show up. You have to show up for yourself. The more you show up, the more you're consistent, the more results you'll have. The higher chances of you being successful because you're showing up on an everyday basis. So you want to be successful, but you're not showing up. Those two things don't correlate. Showing up is the success. You got to show up to the journey. You got to keep walking on that journey. You can't just, let me stop. Let me quit. Let me walk backwards. Let me fall into old habits. No, keep walking forward. Keep going. Keep building new habits. Keep embarking on new terrain, on new territory, hanging around better quality of people, hanging around people that want to elevate their life as well, hanging around the right groups of people, doing the right things, doing things that's going to elevate you and your family. It all starts with consistency. It all starts with consistency. Showing up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then you take a break. Showing up again Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then you take a break. Slow the brakes down a little bit, but you're still driving. You're still going. We're never stopping. We're never quitting. Right? What type of man do you want to be? You want to be a consistent, disciplined man? It's all about how consistent you are. The more consistent a man is, the more he'll reach his goals and dreams, the more he'll be able to provide for him and his family, the more he'll be able to be the best version of himself. The more consistent you are with the gym, the more you'll see results in the gym. It's easy. It's the work reward system. That's how it works. It's an easy formula. It's not easy to be consistent. Let's not get that mixed up. Consistency is the hardest thing in the world, and that's why most people are not successful. But it's an easy formula. Consistency, success. Consistency, a better life. Consistency, evolution. Consistency, I will evolve. Consistency, I get 1% better every day. Consistency, 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 consistency. You can't see what it's doing for yourself on a day-to-day basis, but your future self can. Okay, he showed up again today. We have a chance. If he just keeps showing up and until he reaches this day, because when he reaches this day, that's when things are going to explode for him. That's when he'll see all the results. That's when it's going to work. You don't know what that day is because you're living in the present moment, and you just got to keep focusing on the day to day. But the future does exist, and your future self does exist. And your future self is looking back here, and your future self knows the day which you succeeded, and he's praying and he's hoping that you keep going. Because if you don't, you change your timeline dramatically. When you're not consistent, you have a whole different timeline. Your life and your future is going to look totally different. This is the truth. This is reality. This is not science fiction. If I eat 2 boxes of pizza tonight, tomorrow morning, I'm going to have a whole different life than if I ate 0 boxes of pizza right now. A whole different morning. A whole different day. The decisions that you make right now affects who you are tomorrow, the day after, and who you are 6 months from now, 6 years from now. You don't know the date, and you don't know the time in which your life is going to change. But the truth is, brother, each and every day that you show up for yourself and you're consistent, your life is changing and your life is getting 1% better. And that adds up. that adds up. So even if you don't have a big explosion overnight where you're just super, super successful, because of all the hard work you put in, on December 31st of this year, you're able to say, man, I got 365% better because I showed up each and every day of the year. Amen. Some people can't say that. Most people can't say that because most people don't show up. Showing up for yourself is also resting, right? Rest is important. Showing up for yourself is also reading, right? One of my favorite books, The Alchemist, right? The Alchemist is one of my favorite books. That's how you show up for yourself. Watching videos like these, just to remind you, just to motivate you, just to bring you back to who you know you are. That's what it means to show up for yourself. So it ain't always about, oh, Malique just want me to hard work. Yeah, hard work is important, but reading the book, that's putting in the work too. Taking your rest day, that's putting in the work too. Enjoying the fruits of your labor, that's part of the journey too. There's a time and place for everything, but right now you got to ask yourself, have I really been going in hard? Have I really been doing the things that I need to do? Have I really been showing up in that gym? Have I really been showing up for myself? Have I really been showing up for my loved ones? Have I really been reading them books? Have I really been reflecting on my day and seeing how I could be better? Have I really been listening to these videos and applying the knowledge, or am I just listening to it to pass time? Bro, this is not Netflix. This is change your life flicks, bro. This information is not just so you can look at the crispy camera quality, the nice background, and nice audio. I do this, I set this up so y'all could have a good experience, but that's not what this is all about. Take the information and run with it. Take the information and try to be even better than the person that's speaking to you on your screen, bro. I'm giving y'all all the gems that I know. Whether you younger than me, whether you older than me, the time ain't over for you yet. It's just getting started for you. Once you know the information, run with it. And we all gonna make it to the top. We all brothers, we all gonna make it. But just make sure that you running with me, bro. I want to see y'all do great. I want to see those that's younger than me do better than me. I want to see y'all eat. I want to see all of y'all be successful. But you just got to take it, bro. You got to take the information and run with it. So if I'm telling y'all that consistency is key, I'm telling you that consistency is key, because every single day I either did a video or a live stream. Every single day I dropped a video. Every single day. So success didn't come overnight for me. I dropped a video every single day in the past 7 months to get to where we at right now. As a purpose-driven brotherhood, every single day. Can you do something every single day? Can you do something every single day? Every single day of your life, can you do something? Consistency. The same way you brush your teeth every day, the same way you make your bed every day, I hope, I pray. The same way you go to the gym every day, right? Add on to that. Add on to that. Add on to these good habits. Add on to these good habits. Okay, I mastered brushing my teeth every day, which we've mastered since we was kids. We supposed to master doing something else. That's still the only consistent thing that y'all doing every day. We supposed to master brushing our teeth. We're supposed to master showering. You know that Tiege Hanley, that's the skincare that I use. You supposed to be mastering that, right? Mastering the skincare routine. Master it. Master it. You gotta master these things. You have to. You have to. You have to, bro. Like, And then you do it again, and 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 you do it again. And that's how you see results. And that's how your life gets better. And that's how your life changes. We're not trying to be the same that we was yesterday. So that entails us doing the work. That entails us locking in. That entails us going a step further when we don't want to do it. Put your feelings to the side and put the actions to the front. Feelings don't pay the bills. Feelings don't take care of you. Feelings don't take care of your moms. Feelings don't take care of the fam. Feelings won't fulfill your dreams and goals. It ain't about how you feel today. It's about what you did today. It's about, did you show up today? I'm not saying that your feelings don't matter. I'm saying you have to love the dream more than temporary pleasure. You have to love the dream more than complaining. You have to love the dream more than complaining. Look at me. Nothing could get in the way of my success. Not my skin color, not what people try to tell me, not people's opinions, nothing. I want success. I go after success. God gave me 24 hours. God gave me a life. That's all I need. My heart is beating. I have a chance. That's it. Your heart is beating. You have a chance. There's nothing else that you need, bro. There's nothing. We think that we need everything. We think that we need, I need a professional camera with a good microphone in order to start YouTube. Take your phone out. Take out your phone and start recording, bro. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. No one's gonna watch your first video anyways. You gotta just press record, right? You gotta just start, right? That's when anything in life, anything that you starting, you want to start a podcast, you want to do this and that, people ain't going to show you love in the beginning, but they're going to show you love in the middle and they're going to show you love in the end. But it's that start. That's what sucks. Some of y'all quit before you even get to the middle. There's blessings sprinkled throughout the journey, but you got to keep going in order to find them. And the biggest blessing of them all is that you're up, you're awake for a new day, to start over, to continue the journey, to do whatever you need to do to get right. Some of y'all care about the sins of your past. You feel like you weren't the best human being that you could. Today's a new day. Start over. Ask God for forgiveness. Keep moving forward. Some of y'all so anxious about the future, and I don't know what the future. Live in the moment. The future not here yet. It's about the present moment, and your present moment affects the future. What you do today affects your tomorrow. Lock in. Lock in. Some of y'all care about the world and you want to see the world get better. Pray for the world. That is important. That works. But you got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others. You got to fill up your cup first. Some of y'all, this is you. This my electrolytes in there. Okay. I got electrolytes in there. You know, electrolytes are good for you, right? But my electrolytes is in there, but this is my cup. Does this look like a cup that can help other people? No, my cup ain't filled, which means I'm not good. That means I'm going to try to help people. But the more I try to help people, the more I deplete myself, the more I delete myself, the more I literally kill myself because I don't have it to give. You have to fill up your own cup first before you can help others. How do you want to fill up your cup and you're not consistent? You have to be consistent in order to fill up your cup, which means you have to be consistent in order to be fulfilled. In order to be fulfilled, filled with what? Filled with success, filled with prosperity, filled with blessings. You have to be consistent. You have to show up. How you want a better life, but you're not working on your life right now? How you want a better life, but you're not working on the things that you know you're supposed to be working on right now for that better life? You know what you need to do. How many times I got to tell you to just go and do it? Self-improvement, this category of videos, you know, I was on live the other day and somebody told me, they was like, man, why do I always know what to do, but I just can't seem to do it, you know? And I said, that's the whole point of me being here. The whole point of me being here, the whole point of me doing this, the whole point of me making videos, you know, is to remind you to do it. So this is your reminder. Do the things that you need to do, and don't just do it today. Do it until you can't no more. Do it forever. Don't worry about when to stop. Just go. Just show up. And I promise, bro, you're going to see the results. I don't know when you're going to see the results, but I know you're going to see the results. I know a month could change people's lives. I've heard it. I've seen it. I know 6 months could change your life. I know a year could definitely change your life. Let alone 5 years, let alone 10. Time goes by fast, bro. We look at people and we think, man, they're lucky. I can never do that. That's going to keep you right there. Complaining, disgraceful, distasteful. Nobody want to be around that. All that pessimism, all that complaining. That's childlike. To be manlike is to, let's find a solution. There's a problem, let's find a solution. Life's tough, okay, let's get to work. Times are hard, okay, let's lock in. You got to lock in. It's the season to lock in, but you need a reason. The reason that people not locked in is because they say that they locked in, but they don't have a reason. What's your reason for being locked in? What's your why? What's your reason for going hard? I know my reasons. I know the struggle that I've been through. I know my story. I know my ups and downs. I know that's going to keep me pushing. I know my future self is looking at me right now like, yo, when you going to turn up? When you going to reach another level? There's still levels that I need to reach. There's still more people on here that I need to teach. There's still more motivation to be had. There's still more inspiration to be had. There's still more work to be done. My purpose ain't done yet. So that wakes me up every single morning. Some of y'all are wondering, man, God is waking me up again. Yeah, you back again because you have a purpose and you wasting it. Talking to some people, hey, what you gonna do today? Man, I don't know. I'ma just, I don't know, dog. I don't know that type of talk. What are you talking about? I don't know. Ask me what I'm gonna do today. Gotta film a video today. I gotta go to the gym. Gotta edit that video. You know what I'm saying? And then learn how I could be a better creator so I could make better videos for the people. And like that, like I have my purpose. I know what I'm doing. I have my definite of purpose. That's what Napoleon Hill speaks about. If you subscribe to me and you haven't watched or you haven't heard the audio book, Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil, you're doing yourself a disservice. You got to read that book. You got to read The Alchemist. You got to start reading. The knowledge and the wisdom is in the books. The knowledge and the wisdom is also in the reflection of the experiences that you've had in your life, but you're not reflecting on those moments. Instead, you're trapped living in the past, hoping that you could change it. You can't change it, but you're supposed to learn from it. So you can think about the past only as a reflection and see where you at now and see where you going in the future. That's the video for today, man. I love y'all. It's all about how consistent you are. If you're only a little bit consistent, you're going to get a little bit of results. If you're putting in more consistency, you're going to get more results. Everything is measured by your efforts, bro. Everything is measured by your consistency. You have to put in the work. You have to put in more effort. Life is giving you 24 hours every single day. The sun is rising for you every single day. Don't let the sun be more consistent than you, bro. Every day, the nature of life, it does things over and over. It's repetitive. The nature of the world is consistent, which means that the person that created this nature is consistent, which means the creator is consistent. God is consistent. So why can't you be? He created you. Not only did he create you, he created you in his image. Why can't you be consistent? You're supposed to be consistent. Consistency is your nature. You're supposed to achieve your dreams. Don't ask me about a timeline. I don't know. Don't ask me when things are going to get better. I have no clue. Don't ask me when you're going to start making money. I don't know. Don't ask me if your dreams could come true. Actually ask me that. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I know that it can. As long as you're consistent, because that's what it requires. It requires consistency. The more you're consistent, the more you're walking on that trail, you're bound to reach your dreams. You're bound to reach the destination. Remember, nature is consistent. God is consistent. You got to be consistent too. You can't get all out of life if you're not putting in your all into life. You can't reach the destination that you want to reach and you only turning on the car to drive there once a week, 2 times a week. Man, I'm going to drive there until we there. I love y'all, man. Let's lock in, all right? Peace. Bro, I'm back on camera, man. I got one more thing to say, bro. Just came to my mind, man. I don't know if y'all want kids one day. I don't know if you want a son one day, man, or a daughter, whatever it is. I don't know what y'all want one day, man. I don't know if you want a family. Let me tell you this, bro. I don't got no kids yet, but I definitely do want kids. Let me tell you this, bro. I want to be able to tell my son right to his face, I gave life my all. I gave life my all. It ain't just about your future self, bro. Those who want a family, I have to add on to that. I had to get back on camera and tell y'all this. It's not just about your future self, bro. It's about your future family. It's about your future son, because they're going to pass on the torch. They're going to keep the legacy going. And if you quit, if you're not showing up each and every day, you do not have the right, you do not have the honor to tell your son that you gave life your all, because you would be lying. I want to look at my son and tell him I gave life my all. And that's why we're here. And you can give life your all too. I believe in you. You can do it. Your dreams can come true. You can give life your all, son. Because if I can do it, you can do it. You can't say those words to him if you didn't lock in. You can't tell your son chase your dreams if you didn't chase your dreams. You can't. And if you do, you got to say it in a way that's going to be tough to say. Son, I didn't chase my dreams because I had this going on. That was my reasoning, but don't let that stop you. I let it stop me, but figure out a way. Never give up on your dreams like I did. Never quit. You see what I'm saying? So everybody got their own story. Everybody got their own way that they're going to talk to their future family, talk to their son, talk to their daughter. But for me, the best way to do it for me is to tell him, God gave me a dream and I chased it. God gave me 24 hours and I didn't waste it. Chase that dream and don't waste that time that you have, bro. Because if you want a family one day, you got to ask yourself, what do you want to tell them? And that's going to determine the type of man that you are right now. It's up to you. I had to come back and say that. Your future son is watching too. Your future son is watching too. If that don't motivate you to be locked in, bro, if that don't motivate you to elevate, some of y'all already got kids. So that message should have hit hard, bro. If that didn't motivate you, nothing else will.